three boys merely smashed a strange egg, but unexpectedly caused time to stop throughout the entire world. Birds were frozen in the sky, leaves no longer drifted with the wind, and even pedestrians on the street all remained in place, as if time had been paused. Only the three boys could still move freely. However, young and ignorant as they were, they had no idea of the severity of the problem. The three thought everything would return to normal in a few days. They began doing whatever they wanted in the town. They could eat anything they desired. At first, all three felt very excited, but after just half a month, they grew tired of this monotonous life. The world was so quiet, it frightened them. The three wanted to leave this town, thinking perhaps time was still flowing elsewhere, but they discovered the seawater was also frozen, and none of the boats could be started normally. With no choice, they could only live in a shopping mall. To pass the time, Jack began writing in a diary. However, an accident happened that day. One boy died of a heart attack in the mall. Mark was so scared he burst into tears. Jack could only pretend to remain calm. They then took the boy to the seaside and buried him in his favorite playground. Soon, 10 years passed. The two boys had become adults. Nothing around them had changed at all. But Mark became increasingly pessimistic. He believed that even if he died, no one would ever know. Mark could no longer endure such a lonely life, but Jack remained very optimistic. He believed he would definitely return to the original world. However, as he lay on the ground looking at the sky, Jack suddenly noticed the moon move slightly. He instantly realized that frozen time was about to return to normal. Jack excitedly wanted to share this good news with Mark, but he searched the entire town without finding any trace of Mark. Finally, that day, Jack found his clothes at the cliff's edge. Only then did he realize Mark had jumped into the sea to end his life. Seeing that his only companion in this world had left him, Jack became hopeless about life. So he too jumped from the cliff into the sea. However, just at that moment, the previously frozen seawater suddenly resumed flowing.